Oh, do we have bells? Are you testing your bell?
I mean, all I have is my phone.
All right. That'll do. Can you be the bell person today?
I will try to be on top of it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, everybody. What's up? It's HESS and Mcdizzle. John
What's
McDaniel.
going on?
We are the two guys doing it today because Nick is got a bunch of stuff going on. Lauren is in Grammy land. And what's Raquel doing? Oh, yeah.
She's in LA taking meetings.
Taking meetings. Well,
That's
she's working on...
Go
That's
ahead.
what?
Oh, I was just going to say that's what they told us, but I think they still have the turkey coma hangover thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Raquel's doing Live One, which is the new K-pop show she's doing for, I guess, the whole system that's within Tesla, which is amazing. They have their own radio. We should find out. We should get a show on the Tesla program. Don't you think?
Well, we know someone there now, so
yeah, we know. Right. Well, we'll give her
give her a few
before
weeks.
we intrude. We should give her a minute to get going on that.
Right. Maybe in 2024.
Right. That's exactly it. Oh, we did have that discussion. It's still 2023, and today is November 30th, and it's 3 p.m. EST, and this is Dope or Nope, where we drop the best demos you've ever freaking heard. Absolutely 100%. My name is Hess. I do radio promotion here in the U.S. for dance music. Dance. And this is John McDaniel. He is a...
I know.
There's so many things like rolling around in my head when I say your name, like all the conversations we've had over 30 years.
That is why we're getting that intro cut, so that we don't have to come up with
so we don't have to do this anymore.
Week.
Exactly. This is John McDaniel. He programmed C89 in Seattle, the longest running dance station in the U.S., right? Or in the world? In the U.S. for sure.
In the U.S. for sure. I don't know about the world.
And he did that for a very long time, and he did it really well. So, welcome, John. Thank you for joining today. And
my pleasure.
I think we should just kick off the demos. Or did you have anything you wanted to discuss?
No, I don't have anything in my notes yet. So
no turkey coma. All right, let's just get going. Right. Our first demo today is by Dante Castillo, and this is called Fallen, right here on Dope or Nope. Bad Monkey. I don't know about you, but I love this track. This is so good.
Yeah, it really is quite a vibe.
Dante Castillo with Fallen, right here on Dope or Nope. If you're just joining, welcome. That was really good.
Yeah. Nice one, Dante. Fallen, indeed. I'm falling for it. It's really a beautiful soundscape going on there.
Yeah, I love it. It's perfect for today. It's really nice and sunny here, kind of cold. But I'm really, really digging this vibe.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I don't know if Chill would play this on Sirius, just from a radio point of view. But certainly, like, playlisting, I think this would work. I wish the guys were here to talk about the studio part, but I don't hear anything where I'm, like, upset or annoyed by any of the sounds.
Right,
you know?
yeah. No, I really like all of the sounds in it. the tempo and the energy level is just nice and super approachable, but also, it's going. So
yeah,
it's kind of ringing all the bells for me. Ding! I'll give it a bell.
Ding. Oh, should we do a bell? Yeah, we don't have. I'm gonna have to find a bell. Hold on.
I mean, I've got
I definitely
the train
have to
whistle. It's no bell.
I love a good train whistle sound. Wait, bell sound. Hold on, please. We are videos. Shall we get? That's too long. Oh, what's this one?
I'd like to know if Dante Castillo envisions a vocal on this, or if this is supposed to be a finished instrumental track, because it has a really super good vibe kind of either way, but I wonder if a vocal might elevate it a little bit, or it could actually take away from the magic that we're hearing now. So
I love that idea. Hold on, I think I have one.
Oh,
how's that? Is that good?
Nice.
Can we do it again?
Sure.
There we go.
Even better.
Now we got it. Now I got a little volume to that one. That is Dante Castillo, called Fallen. Let's bounce right into our next demo, Quentin Berger.
Oh,
and this
my
is
favorite burger.
Your favorite burger?
Well, that's what I told him last time we heard one of his songs.
A little bit differently, but it's B-E-R.
Right.
And this is called Freed from Desire, right here on Dope or Nope.
My love has got no money, he's got a strong belief. My love has got no power, he's got a strong belief. My love has got no fame, he's got a strong belief. My love has got no money, he's got a strong belief. Want more and more, people trust want more and more, freedom and love. What he's looking for, want more and more. People trust want more and more, freedom and love. What he's looking for, freed from desire. Mind and senses purified and freed from desire. Mind and senses purified and freed from desire. Mind and senses purified and freed from desire. Trust one more and more, freedom and love. What he's looking for, one more and more. People trust one more and more, freedom and love. What he's looking for, freed from desire. Mind and senses purified and freed from desire. Mind and senses purified and freed from desire. Mind and senses purified and freed from desire.
It's a cover, right?
I don't know. It didn't sound like something I had heard before. Although it is pretty fun and bouncy once it gets going.
Yeah, it really is. Hold on one second. I feel like
you've heard this before?
From Desire. Yeah, kind of. What's this? Let's see.
Oh, you're good at this.
One more and more people just want more and more freedom and
all right.
Okay, you found it.
Now I got it. That's Gala, Freed from Desire. That was out on Do It Yourself 10 years ago.
Stop. I didn't even know that song, let alone know that someone would be remaking it in 2023.
Right.
Really good job on the remake. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. Yeah. It's like I said, it's bouncy and approachable. It's got some potential at radio, I think, because it's a real song.
Right, exactly. And I think it's just that part that got me. It was like, na, 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 na. Like, I remember
that. Was that the part that you recognize? Okay.
That's the only part. Freed from Desire was not it. But the minute it got to that part, I was like, oh, wait, what? Right here. Yeah. But it was definitely a little bit more jamming than this one. But this is a really nice interpretation. I think Quentin had listed this as upcoming release, a self-release. Very nice.
Yeah, we heard a song from Quentin a couple of weeks ago. Maybe it was the last show we did. We heard Are You Around? And I went and found that on Spotify. So he is self-releasing his music. So if anybody likes the Quentin Berger music that you hear on our show, you can find him on Spotify and hear the music on your own time as well.
I love that. Great one, John. Yeah, I think a lot of the guys here, do self-release, or they release, Nick and Lauren have been lovely in supporting a lot of the artists on this show and getting releases out by them. I think I want to say this also about that song. I'm belling today. I'm just
right.
I'm going to hit the
that
bells
time
today.
of year.
It is.
It really is good. And I guess following up on my statement of that Quentin burger is my favorite burger, I would also like a bell.
Oh, hold please. Refresh that one. There we go.
Right. Nice job.
Yeah, nice one. Exactly. Our next demo is by Barkin, and this is called Touch Me.
Touch me right.
Dope or no?
Touch me right. Touch me right. I like it right there. Touch me right here. Touch me right there. Touch me right here. I like it right there. Touch me right. 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 Touch me right here. I like it right there. Touch me right. I like it right there. Touch me right. Do you feel? I like it right there. You know, I like it. Do you feel? And higher, 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 and higher. Touch me right. 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 Touch me right here. I like it right there.
I wish everyone were here for this one.
You think this one would have been pretty popular with the crew?
I kind of think so. Not really sure what she's talking about, but
I know what she's talking about. She's talking about, and a lot of people will be surprised by this, but she's talking about touching her right there, but she's actually just pointing to the tip of her nose the whole time. So it's like safe for all ages. I love the drop in this. It's so fun. Just like it really, I was like sitting here bouncing up and down when it came on. Really nice job. Nice track. She's very assertive, and I like that in a lady.
She really is. But I think if I'm going to channel Lauren for a second, one of the things he likes to say is, it's like a pressure track, but then there's also like a little bit of space in there, right? For where things are, it gives it a second, like it pressurizes, but then it backs off for a second and then goes back in. Right on this one section right here, I think was the... It's short, but it did take its foot off the gas for a second, which is great. I'm not going to comment on things that I don't fully understand, like production.
Right.
But from my perspective, I really like the sounds. I didn't find it like over-recorded. It sounded very finished to me. And I was like just digging the vocal. It's the same piece, but not terribly repetitive in that way. Even though that's the only piece they use, but it comes out really nice.
Right. They
really
didn't
like
overuse it to the point of it becoming like annoying to hear her talking about this, over and over again. They,
Right.
They used it in the best way possible, I think. So
I agree.
good job,
Wow.
Barkin.
Barkin, buddy. Let's.
I gave
I'm
it
gonna
a bark.
I mean, are you gonna bark right now? Is that what's
Oh,
happening?
I just did. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I
done.
missed that.
That's
I'm good though.
Watch the
All
replay.
right. Watch the replay. All right, next demo is by Rimnez, another regular, and this is called Another Day on Dope or Nope.
Driving down a road trying to get lost, and right now it makes me wonder why the hell I waited there so long. Now I wanna chase the thunder, drive through the rain, I'll find you again, keep chasing a thrill until we end up somewhere unknown, a place to call home. We don't have to be stuck here forever. Stay with me, we'll run away, go find somewhere we wanna play. Don't need nobody but the sunlight. You and me won't waste another day. Counting all the stars out every night. Ain't no city lights to dull them. Standing on a mountain we can scream. Ain't no one around to tell us we can't be loud. Keep pushing us down, 'cause when we've grown old, well, we'll remember chasing the sun, and they never won. We don't have to be stuck here forever. Stay with me, we'll run away, go find somewhere we wanna play. Don't need nobody but the sunlight. You and me won't waste another day.
That's some great demos today.
I mean, excuse me, my mouth is hanging open. Rimnez, what just happened? That was
I'll tell you
awesome.
what happened. Yeah, that was really great.
Shall we just get that
Yeah.
over with?
Let's just play it after all the
Are
songs.
we going to do two? Yes, there we go. Wow.
Yeah, nice job, Rimnez.
You showed
The
up
build-
just in time, too. I saw he just came in.
Oh, really? So he actually gets to hear our comments. So I really like the build and the payoff, and I think it was busy in the best possible way in that it had a lot going on and a lot of action, but
Right.
it was still super just groovy all the way. So to pull a word out of the 1970s, I thought it was groovy. I also like the distinctive vocal. I think she did a really good job.
Yeah. Yeah, serious. The vocal is great. Rimnez, who did the vocal, if you can tell us? That was fantastic. I love the song. I like everything that was happening there. I would work that for radio. Like, I 100% would be on people to play that.
Yeah, it definitely has a lot of potential for radio for me.
And it's 2:31. It's like the perfect length already. Well done, bro.
Yeah.
If Nick and Lauren were here, I'm sure they'd have something to say about
about a side chain or something like that. Always.
If you get out
always
the
something
chainsaw.
about that.
Oh, sorry, wrong show.
Right. That's our other podcast.
I was watching This Old House earlier. So what a great song. Thanks, man. All right. Wow. Okay. Somebody put a star next to that. Are you on the list, John?
I'm not.
Okay.
You guys haven't given me access yet.
Somebody. Oh, what? Are you kidding?
I don't think so. I've never
Wow,
seen
that's
it.
weird.
I've heard
Okay.
about it.
Yeah. I've only heard about it. All right.
Able's
So, next demo. Remind me to do that after the show, please.
Okay.
JM and Alex Alix Robson. Okay, sorry.
Oh.
Alex Robson. I Need Your Love. Right here on Dope or Nope.
And you hold the fire. I feel it in my bones when you go away. Yeah. Boy, you take me higher. I think I need your love. Taking control of me. Without it, I can't breathe. I need your love. I don't know what to do.
JM and Alex Robson, I Need Your Love, right here on Dope or Nope.
Nice one. Good piano, nice bouncy track. We actually heard this one on our last show, and my notes said that I love the thumping bass, and it's super bouncy, just the way I like it. And also,
weird.
The vocalist was Alex Robson. Killed it.
Right. That's why you said that.
Is that why you said that?
Is that why you said that? I'm going to put this one back on in the meantime. This is Another Day by Rimnes. So now we are now live on Twitch.
Oh.
Jeez. All these buttons to push. I had no idea. Hold on. I'm just going to make sure now. Live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Okay, great.
All right.
So, yeah, I didn't remember that off the top of my head, but I really enjoyed that. That was like really strong. There was like one part in the middle there where I thought the vocal went off a little bit, just like not completely glued to the track, and I just wanted to raise my hand on that. But otherwise, the track is banging. I wonder if he brought it back. He's not here. Just so like he tweaked some things and brought it back, because it doesn't say that in the notes. It says work in progress, so you never know.
Not much more work needs to happen to that, I don't think.
Yeah, I think we're there, dude. Really nice. Once again, that's JM and Alex Robinson. I Need Your Love. Robson. Yeah. I keep saying that.
I screwed up last time we played it. So.
Did you? Ah, okay. Good. I don't feel bad. Up next is DJ Kirk, and this is called That's All. Right here on Dope or Nope. That is DJ Kirk with That's All. What do you think, John?
I mean, it sounds like a mix show record to me, because it's more of a dance track than a real song that you can sing along with. But yeah, I wish we had the studio people here, because I heard some things that just sounded a little odd to me, and I know that Lauren and Nick would be able to really just dial in what it is that I heard that sounded a little bit weird. But I think it's as far as a work in progress goes, it sounds like a mix show or a club record to me.
Yeah. I was just looking at Kirk's notes. He said upcoming release. This is the demo that I didn't have a kick on a while ago. Now it's out. I want to hear your final thoughts. Final thoughts are well done, and I agree with John. Like I think if we had if we had those guys here. Why are you playing? Hold on. I hate that SoundCloud just like cues music up for me.
You're gonna love this.
Yeah. What? No. Clear. Stop. Clear. Wow, this thing won't go away. Autoplay station. No, thank you. Okay. I mean, so annoying. I'm going to put my own next song on. Thank you. We'll go back to Mr. Castillo with Fallen. Yeah, I think the kick is definitely there this time. I'm sure you're right, John, that the guys would have some studio conversation around this. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll just tell you what I heard, and it was a certain part, maybe 30 or 40 seconds in, where the vocal and the music seemed to sort of clash a little bit, but I didn't hear that later again. So it might just be, you know, on that one particular section of the song, maybe you take some of the backing sounds out or something, or lower the vocal or side chain. I just want to say side chain.
You just like that. You like that.
I love it. I want to find out what it means.
I would like, when we do the show and everyone's back again, I want them to play me what side chain actually means, so I can hear.
Let's learn.
Like, identify side chain, because literally all I think about is a chainsaw when they say that. For no reason whatsoever. It's just like, oh, chainsaw. Yeah, sure.
I think of the chain smokers side effects, but
I'll have a side of chain with that, please. Right. So next demo up, this is Pex L with Divine, and you're listening to Dope or Nope.
I think I need it too, 'cause when I sleep at night, I dream of you. Wait till the morning comes and shoot off like a loaded gun. Make my way back by your side, it's true. Boy, promise to be right where I am, like all the time. Oh, that you hold me, give me, love me every day. That thing you do, you know you do, it's so divine, divine, divine. Get you on your own, I can't wait to take you home. There's so many ways to make you mine. Just the two of us alone, baby, swing me on alone. I'm sure we'll get along just fine. Get you on your own, I can't wait to take you home. There's so many ways to make you mine. Just the two of us alone, baby, swing me on alone. I'm sure we'll get along just fine. 'Cause your love is so divine. Yeah. Your love, your love. Your love is so divine. Your love is so divine.
That is Pex L with Divine.
pretty nice. That drop was pure chaos.
Really,
I loved
nice.
it.
Yeah,
A lot of really
absolutely.
interesting sounds in there that you weren't necessarily expecting, or I wasn't necessarily expecting, but I was
Not at all.
delighted nonetheless.
Right. When you start with a wispy, I should say, vocal like that, I wasn't expecting that sort of like very complex type of drop that came in, but it was really, really nice, very tasty.
Yeah, nicely stitched together.
Right. I feel like this could start better.
Does it just start with that vocal?
Yeah.
Until the morning comes and shoot off like a loaded gun. Make my way back by your side.
You know, I understand building a track sometimes for the drama of it all, and it makes sense, right? 'Cause
I
it's
like the
build-up.
vocal during this part.
Yeah. I felt like the beginning was a little wordy, like the very beginning, the first like 10, 15 seconds, you know?
I think that's Bianca's artist.
Yeah. Oh, Pexel is for sure. I'm curious who did the vocal.
Maybe it's Bianca.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think she stays away from that part of it,
Right,
but
strictly back office.
right. Well done with that, Pexel, and thank you for dropping off Divine to our show today, Dope or Nope. If you're just joining us, it doesn't say who the vocal is, but it's cool, right?
Yeah.
Let's see who's here. Somehow Twitch never got turned on at the very beginning, so we might have messed that up a little bit. Remnez is here. Merger Makes Music. And I think Rick Show. Wait, there's someone else. There was a couple other people here. Thank you for joining us today. We are short-staffed.
We are.
And that's not a personal statement.
Certainly not, sir.
Well, if Nick were here, he would do the drums, right? But our next demo is by none other than Bad Monkey. And this is called Greatest Enemy on Dope or Nope. I want to see where this goes. All right, gonna move it up. There it is. JB, what do you think?
Bad Monkey at it again. What a heavy sounding song. I felt like I was being crushed underneath that drop. But you know, everything else in the song besides the drop felt a little kind of more airy and light. So it kind of is, it's a whole spectrum of feelings and sounds and overall, I don't know, just overall existence. It's like night and day in the same track.
Yeah, so precisely. I wanted to say like that. First of all, I think this part of the song right here is like really dope and compelling, and I felt like it could have come in a little bit earlier. The part leading up to that was 1:12, and even though like I really like the, who said that before? Arabian Nights? Who said that before? Somebody said that. Yeah, this kind of vibe at the beginning, really cool. It was just maybe half of that, just to get people like into it, you know, right away. But I really like the second part here where it does the same thing but a little bit different, so it's not like as repetitive. But overall, I dig the production. I think there might have been, like, the intro was so long, it felt like there was a couple parts in there that were like ideas that were kind of put together and maybe didn't entirely match, but I do like when it got going, it got going.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's sort of the idea.
Is good. Yeah. Nice job, Bad Monkey. Thank you for submitting your demo.
Just let me go real quick. If you are just joining us, thank you. I'll start there. If you're looking to send a demo, it's dopeornotemusic.com. We're going to blow through as many of these as possible. We have about 20 minutes left, and I have a pretty stacked sheet of demos today, which is exciting.
That is.
And if you're also just joining us, this is John McDaniel. If you've never seen him before or heard of him, check out
him
on Instagram. He has a lot to say. He's also been a programmer for a good portion of his life. C89.5 in Seattle, the longest running dance station in the U.S., by the way. And John was at the helm of that for at least 75, 80 years, right?
Right. Dog years.
And by the way, I was working him all those 75 years. So
right. We've known each other a little while.
A little bit of time. So let's get to the next demo. This is our boys Mesa and Boss. Shout out to Mesa. I think he was just in the hospital, and I don't know what the surgery was for, but he had some really funny posts from his room. I mean, some ones where he just came out of surgery, and I think he was still a little bit loopy.
Like sedated? I gotta check.
I don't know what was going on.
Instagram?
Really. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Going now.
Mesa and Boss. This is Eternity, and it says it's an instrumental. The Dope or Nope edit. You got it. Mesa and Boss with Eternity.
Nice one. It has a really interesting feel. The whole first part of it seemed very suspenseful, and then once the beats kicked in, it sounded like a car chase to me. So it sounds like it should be in some sort of a Fast and Furious movie of a suspenseful part leading up to some sort of a car chase.
Yeah, I feel like these guys should score stuff. Like a lot of the times we got, they have songs too, so I don't want to displace that. There's one actually out on Liftoff Recordings right now that is really, really good. But yeah, a lot of times we'll get tracks for them, particularly when they drop off an instrumental, and it's just
so pretty. Their music is very.
It really is.
It's just very
I agree.
Beautiful music. Nice job, Mesa and Boss.
Shall we do the
bells? Oh yeah, I forgot we even had them.
Yeah,
I'll take
me
one.
too. Hold please. One more for John. And the next demo is by Rowney. I'm going to try to get to every single one of these.
Let's do it.
And this is called Disaster. You have to say it like that. Disaster.
disaster. It's not moving forever. Trying to manage together. So come and show me no further. It's just another disaster.
I mean,
What's not happening in that song? Wow.
yeah, there's a lot going on there. I think, some of the sections early on. First of all, like all I kept thinking was, I feel like a tarantula or a bunch of them are heading to a destination at the intro of the song. That's what I just kept. I don't know. I watched Home Alone the other day with my kids, and all I can think of is that big tarantula, just like cruising into somebody's nose. But yeah, that's all I got at the very beginning. And then the vocal came in. There was like this section where they did a transition here. I think it was too blown out. So like I get the the power of that, but it's like
part here.
in my little pods over here, it just was like it was
It's a little bit crunchy in mine.
yeah. Nick would have I think if you dial that back or use this plugin,
Right.
that might work, but only to like I like the effect, but if it were a little bit it's supposed to be dirty, but if it were a tiny bit cleaner, I think I would enjoy that effect a little bit more.
Right, and I think they doubled it up, meaning they did it for an extra measure or two beyond.
Right.
Kinda like I was only expecting say 2, but we got 4.
Right. Yeah, it was like a 32, and 8 would have been good, or 16.
It's really an
16.
interesting record though, like because it has so many different things going on.
Yeah.
Like I was
But it has
surprised when the
this
vocal
general-
came in.
This general. Whoa! What is even happening right there?
Sounds like a water leak.
Yeah. I know Lauren's
really
hair is standing straight up right now, and he's thinking if maybe back off on a few things, but I think just, in my opinion, just like clean that a little bit so that the effects of what you're doing are more understandable in a person's ear.
Right,
make
because what
sense?
would that part have sounded like on a super loud, big bass heavy stereo?
Right.
It might have blown a speaker. even.
Yeah. I was listening the other day. We had I was in a meeting with Will Clark, and I don't know if you guys know him, but Will Clark's amazing, like kind of tech house kind of vibe. I've been following him for a long time, and one of the labels I work with is signing an album of his, and the newer stuff is a little this much more commercial. And the concern was, he does this one thing that he's really revered for and known, on streaming and everything else. And I got a link to the album before the meeting, and I had a chance to listen to it a little bit. And while it is a little bit more commercial, there are these like sounds that are so him in the song still, where you can identify that right away. But like in the same, and they were like grimy, dirty, like cool stuff, but I felt also like they were clean in the way that this wasn't.
Right. It still had that feeling, but
Yeah.
they presented
Exactly.
it in a clean manner.
Yeah. So nice one, Rowney. Well named, also, by the way. Disaster was. I felt like
That's the
not
name
that
of my.
it's a disaster. Yeah, I want to be clear
Right,
about
right.
that.
It's
But I
very
felt like
clear.
something disastrous was about to happen while listening to that song.
So we made it out without a disaster happening.
Exactly. We're still here, whether you want that or not. Next demo up is by Radio Dave.
Hey.
And this one's called Knee Deep, right here on Dope or Nope.
Deep, Stay tuned for further instruction. This is not a test.
Radio Dave. That's called Knee Deep. And I think, according to Dave here, Dave, are you doing your work or not? Because I saw somewhere up the stream a little bit here in these comments, you're supposed to be working.
Right.
But it looks like he got that one signed. That's very cool. Congratulations.
Yeah. Nice job.
Nice.
Great track. I like the sound of the modem that you chose to use. It sounded like I was connecting to AOL in 1998.
I mean, yeah, minus the screechy part at the beginning. I was trying to figure out, I was like, where did that come from?
Right.
Yeah.
Radio Dave, I mean, come on. So good. Yeah, nice job. And congratulations getting it signed.
Yeah.
You're
nicely
legit
done,
AF.
sir. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to do that. A full bell for Knee Deep. Yeah, I'm going to keep blowing through these because we have 1, 2, 3, 4. If you submitted 2 things this week, I'm going to skip one so that we can get to everybody's one submission. And with that, Krevix is our next demo. Destination 101 right here on Dope or Nope. Ooh. Trans-Civic.
You have now reached your destination.
See the lighters and the flags going right now.
You have now reached your destination.
Wait for the drop.
Destination.
That is Krivix with Destination 101.
Hashtag trans family.
I mean, I only really have one comment. So in this section right here, where this build is pretty decent size already, I would have lit the fire right here. I would have got into it right away and then come back around the other side because it's only 236 and take this because this whole piece now is to me a little bit too long, and it could just use the. I would have lit the fire, just put the gas on right here instead of coming back to like this section, the same right there, you know, where they brought that in. That's my only comment. Otherwise, I really like it.
Yeah, it's great. Destination. Have we heard our destination is at 101?
Yeah.
And it's Krevix. Have we ever heard music from them before?
No, I think this is a new person submission. A new person.
That's a good first submission.
Krevix official. What's up, man? How are you? He's actually hanging out on the show today over at Twitch. Yeah, well done, sir.
So
and
fun
you know,
to hear trance.
It really is. And you know, I've been to so many more trance shows than I normally would have gone to
anyone.
if I didn't. yeah, if I didn't work for it, no, not that anyone. My wife's been to 100 more than me.
Okay.
And she hasn't even been in the business in the last, 10 years. So she kind of like put me on point with a couple things because she lived it, right? So she was like a listener back then, and a real fan, and not like in the business as well.
Right.
Because I think we're all fans, but sometimes we have this like other perspective because we work in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been to enough shows to just really, man, the emotion in like a 1 hour show. I've been so fortunate to stand behind so many great like W&W and like so many people, and Armin in particular, and just like, if you don't live in that world, sometimes you don't get it, right? Because I work so much in the more commercial side of things, so I don't like sit there and listen to trance. I mean, I'm going to be honest about that. But when we go to these shows, and it's just so, it's overwhelming, the emotion that's built into these songs, just really gets, it's like, wow, I get it. When I'm there, like, I totally get it. That said, I often have times not being able to discern, like, I can hear like good things and not good things about a song, even if I don't know the music necessarily. But they all sound good to me. Like they all like, they have this emotion and this pump and this, just joy in them, a lot of them. And so it's hard for me to tell the great ones from the, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, I totally get it.
I could play this for my trance guy at Armada and be like, yeah, that's all right. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Listen to that.
What's not to love about this?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
here's what
nice
I'm going to
job.
do for dropping that off. I'm going to give that a bell because overall I really like it. I'd like that one section to be like in half because even for me, I think it lingers a little bit. But other than that, well done, man. And thank you for dropping that. I hope you drop some more off.
Yeah, for sure. Welcome to the gang, Krevix.
Yeah. All right. I'm probably going to chew this name up pretty bad, but
Awesome.
Absinthe?
Oh, I think it's like absinthe.
Absinthe. Right. All right. There you go. Thank you. You got it on the sheet. Perfect. This is called Echoes of Your Name featuring Luthen. Well, give me all the hard names to say at once. Jeez. This is Dope or Nope. Again, that's Absinthe. That's also, I think, the first time, right? It might be.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah. And that's featuring Luthien.
All the hard names.
Whew. You guys, that's called Echoes of Your Name. John, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't have to fight Lauren or Nick or
Right.
Raquel for going first. But it's quite a journey. There's so many different parts to it, and each part, really sews to the next part and the previous part very well. So I think structurally, it's really good. I like the elements that are in there, especially the birds. I love the birds.
I mean, the birds panning back and forth. Were like,
yeah, good earphone candy.
I was like, what? Stop that.
Right.
Yeah, super cool though. I agree. Sorry, I interrupted. Anything else?
Oh no, that was kind of it. The birds was my last comment. I was surprised, and I love a bird. So
yeah, super cool. I really like the voice. I really like the track. The vibe is there. Yeah, the birds for sure. That really got me. And I'm glad I finally got this stuff working in stereo because I would have never heard that the way we were doing things before.
Oh, right.
One comment, and I'd have to go back and listen to it a couple of times. I feel like when we got to the hook and the things were rolling, samples, my parakeets, very well done.
Cool.
When we got to the hook and things started rolling, I felt like at that point the vocal was glued in properly. I felt like prior to that, in like the verse and the intro, it was just a little, not, I guess maybe off. That's not the word I want to use. I wish Nick were here and Lauren. But it wasn't like in the pocket all the way, drilled down. That would be my only comment. I felt like the tempo of it, the tempo of the vocal and the tempo of the track were a little bit different in spots. I'm sure that's an easy fix, but overall I really, really like what was done. And it's super cool, very pretty. Yeah, Spawn. This is why you need women's perspective, because a couple of dudes don't always get it.
Right. Especially us.
Especially us, right. We're like, yeah, pretty. What's that? But really nice. And thank you for dropping that off. First time Absinthe. Thank you for making my tongue do all the tricks.
Right. Good first showing, Absinthe.
Yeah, really like that. Next up, Kazaa with The Groove, version 1 on Dope or Nope. There you have Kazaa with The Groove V1. I like that.
I do too. Can I please have a bell?
Oh, please.
Yeah, the vocals. Love that kind of vocal so much. It speaks to my soul every time I hear a vocal like that. And the track, was just butter on top of that. So
right, exactly.
I really, really like this one. Got a great feel.
I'm gonna do that too. Here we go. Nice one.
Yeah.
That's Kazaa. Wait, hold on.
How do you spell that?
Kazaa.
Okay. The Groove.
Yeah, The Groove. V1. I think you're pretty close to not going past V1, is my opinion.
Right. Yeah, maybe V1.1.
Yeah,
but I don't even know what you would change. So
1.12. Yeah, nice one. Thanks for dropping that off. Next up is Herman Kuis, and this is called Overlove, featuring Zuriel. The radio edit. Right here on Dober Note.
Love everyone, but when you overlove, that's when you sink and drown. You just love everyone, but when you overlove, it hits you hard, can't stand to see you down. Baby, when you overlove, it weighs you down. You just gotta give in, do what's right for you, not him. Baby, when you overlove, it weighs you down. You just gotta give in, do what's right for you, not him. Overthinking, overloving, drowning slowly 'cause you love him. Drowning slowly 'cause you love him.
With Overlove featuring Zuriel. That's Zureel. And JB, what are you thinking?
is that the first music we've heard from this artist?
From Herman?
I think it might be the
go
first
back and
I've
search.
heard.
Yeah, I think it's the first since you've joined us. Yeah, that I would have to say. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting track. I'm just gonna speak out of the radio programmer hat that I wore for so long.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think it's dialed in enough to be focused enough to actually be a radio cut. There's just a lot going on there, and there's some good stuff going on there. I think it's a matter of editing, maybe deciding what belongs in certain places, and maybe moving some other parts into different sections of the song, or not using them at all.
Right. Maybe
use it on your next track. But good effort. I don't have any problem with the song.
Yeah. I think, it's 3:36. So in regards to a radio edit, you want to be under 3:30, closer to 3:15.
Closer to 3.
Yeah, well, if you worked at C89.5, it was like 2:53. That was your mark.
And if you didn't have one that was that length, they would make it that length.
Be happy to make one.
Those guys.
Right. I think the effect on the vocal, I don't know if it's doubled or if it's just coming out like over recorded. It's like a little rough in my ears as far as like if maybe it's doubled up and it's I don't know, it doesn't feel as clean as it could be. That whatever is going on there, if it's a double or an effect, I would say that is one thing that would probably have to be cleaned up, and like I said, Nick and Lauren would probably make some comments about that. But overall, I like it. Has to be shorter. Just a little bit on radio edits. John, you are the king of radio edits, but I know in my experience, the shorter the better. You have to look at a radio edit when you're making them. I would suggest making a radio mix instead of an edit, because often the original design of a song like that is really for a different environment.
Yeah.
And
yeah, no, that
sometimes
makes
it's
perfect
hard to
sense.
like edit that storyline, if you will, into like this big, as opposed
Right.
to wherever you were at 4 or 5 minutes, or even, you know, back in the day it was like 7-8 minutes. So mixing it with that design in mind and that environment in mind is, I think, a better idea than trying to cut down something that was designed to do something else.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I mean?
makes perfect sense for sure.
Yeah, so if you had like a race car and you're like, I'm going to go off-road with this, and you threw a bunch of big tires underneath it, and you know how that's going to end. So in the same way, like, design it for what it's being used for. And radio edits are so important. It's like your elevator pitch, right? You know, and those of you who don't know what an elevator pitch is, if you got an elevator with like a person in business or personally that you admire so much, and you wanted to work with them, and you have 60 seconds.
Right, till
to
you
tell
get to the
them
floor
why.
that they're getting off.
Right.
Yeah.
To tell them why you want to work with them. Think of your radio edit in that design, and that's kind of what you have to like look at. Last demo for the day. This is Nick Proof with Ride or Die right here on Dope or Nope.
Just say what you want from me. Wish I could mind read all of the words that you give in your lips. Your past is a mystery. You came and it's killing me, but I like the game. That's where I still exist. And you're right about that. 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 And you're right about that.
That is Nick Proof, Ride or Die.
Yeah.
Oh wait, different
There's
vocal?
more.
Oh, I like this vocal better. So what I would say, personally, I like the second vocal better. I think it fits better to the track. John, what do you think?
Was there two different vocal lists on there, or was it just
It felt
two
like
different
it.
styles?
Oh, let me go back. Or maybe it's a different tone. Maybe is this the same?
Oh, it does
No,
sound
that
like it.
feels different, no? Yeah. Wow, you made me question my ears for a second there.
Yeah, sorry about
I was
that.
like, wait a minute. Same vocal pitch differently. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I choose number 2, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nice.
Good track. I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, something different for a song called Ride or Die, because people, when they say that, they're kind of saying that with conviction, you're my ride or die. And she's just like, and you die or die. Like, so
Yeah.
it didn't quite live up to what I was expecting, but it was good. I mean, I think it had a good vibe. It had a good groove. I think the instrumentation sounded good. It just wasn't what
Yeah.
I was expecting, which is
Right.
happens all the time on this show. So
Everyone is like that. Nick, thank you for sending that over. I really enjoyed it. Ride or Die by Nick Proof. And look at that. We did it.
Nice
We
job.
got through the entire list. Holy crap. That was a long list.
Hey, so since we weren't on Twitch to begin with, people can
Yeah.
check out the first part of the show on the Disco Fries YouTube channel. And is it also
Absolutely.
on I Am Hess's YouTube channel?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That was on my YouTube as well. We're on Facebook and Twitter. And I always post it again on Spotify. So we'll do that. Hopefully I'll get that done tonight and upload it so you get the entire show there. I would like to bring back Demo of the Day.
Ooh,
How do you feel about that, John?
I'm not even sure what that is. I don't know if
Yeah.
we've ever done one when I've been here.
Yeah, so we haven't for a very, very long time. And that is really the one that I think was a standout for me, from my perspective anyway, since it's really just the two of us voting on it today. I would like to choose the track by Rimnez called Another Day. I felt that was a really standout track. I felt like for what where I sit in the business and how things would work at radio and maybe a streaming perspective, just sonically, right? Because streaming there's a lot to do with a lot of things there. But when you listen to just the song itself and how it's designed and how it's delivered, even if it's like 80%, 90% done as a demo, that's the one that stood out for me, like as a complete package to finish up. And that really worked for me. I really liked the hook. I loved everything about it and the lyrics. So I'm going to choose that for Demo of the Day. Did you want to choose one too, John?
I'm hearing your reasoning for picking the Rimnez record. I think that I can easily agree with you on that. I mean, there was a lot to like in this show. There was a lot of great demos.
A ton.
Your reasoning on the Rimnez and just the fact that you're recalling it some 40 minutes later is like, right. I think that means something. So Rimnez.
Thank you.
Go Rimnez.
I mean, there was a lot of stuff. Dante, with Falling too, and I like the JM track, and Kirk, Bad Monkey, Mason Boss, obviously with that instrumental was very compelling.
That song
and of
Disaster
course,
was fun.
The Disaster track was really fun, and Radio Dave. Also, all like solid pieces of work, and for the people submitting for the first time, thank you for trusting us with those and letting us play them. I really liked the Krivix track too. The Trance Jam was
and
really
welcome
good.
Kazaa to the party with their song The Groove. That one,
Have you
was a close
never
second
heard a
for me.
Kazaa record on the show since you?
I
joined?
haven't. The last time I heard the word Kazaa, it was a Napster rival where you could download free music.
Oh
from the
my
internet.
God!
So no, I don't
Totally
think
right.
I don't think I know Kazaa the artist, but I know Kazaa the app. But I haven't seen it for
Really
several
cool.
decades.
Really cool. I totally forgot about that. Yes.
LimeWire.
LimeWire, I remember, but Kazaa, that was somewhere hidden in the, in the dust.
I found so much music from overseas in Europe on LimeWire and Kazaa and Napster, and we'd download them and edit them and put them on the radio at C89.
Wow.
And that's how we ended up breaking a lot of records, is because I would, look at the overseas charts and see this song that isn't anywhere else, but I found it on Kazaa, downloaded it, played it, big hit for us.
I tell you what, like I used to stay up, well into the evening on Thursdays because, the DSPs flip their editorial list tonight at midnight, at least in the U.S., right? And it was a bit of an annoyance Friday morning when the kids are rolling into the room at like 6:25. So I had to find like another way to do that. So what I ended up doing was I got a VPN that bounces my IP, and I change the IP to, I start in Sweden and then I go across to the UK.
Oh,
and Germany.
cool.
And then I close Spotify and then I open it again, and I'm in another country.
Oh, that is a cool trick. I'm not
And
telling
so
anybody.
it does. Some of the songs are still grayed out, but it gives me an idea of like what's happening. There's also a chart, in case anyone's interested, Hold on. I got to find it right here. It's called Super Friday. Super Friday chart Spotify. Yeah. So this chart right here will start churning tonight. Let me put it in the comments. And what happens is you can see the songs that are like being extremely I don't want to say promoted, but the ones that are being picked up quite a bit by the DSPs start on the New Music Fridays. So you can like see them, and then I'll look at this list and I'll watch it starting like 8, 9 o'clock tonight, 10 o'clock, and you can start to see like the big ones coming. You know,
Cool.
songs that are getting like 30 and 40 New Music Fridays. You can see them coming as it approaches this country, and then I
Right.
try to like listen to those, you know, if I don't already know them before they get here, and then I can like get to sleep at like a sort of a decent time, you know, without trashing Friday. But yeah, that's another little trick in finding stuff. John, thank you so much as always for
My
your
pleasure.
expertise and for your time in this with all of us. I hope everyone can get together again next week. A lot of the guys are traveling and doing other things. Yeah. What do you got planned for the weekend?
You know, last weekend was so exhausting. I think that I will probably not do a lot this weekend. It's also supposed to rain sideways and be super dark this weekend. So
Ooh,
I don't think I'm doing very much of anything. So
that sounds like a fun movie night, though.
yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I just got to find a movie.
No, find a good movie. Yeah. Yeah. I hope to see you all back next week again. Thank you again for trusting us with your songs and your creations. This is Dope or Nope. We do it every Thursday, 3 p.m. EST. Next week, I hope we'll have the everything in line and the rest
Full
of the team back.
complement.
Yeah, exactly. And I know John likes to say this and remind me before we cut out. If you're going to post that we played your song and play clips from it, please tag us. We love to share that back to our audiences as well. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I'm happy to be here and grateful to have actually just woken up this morning. That was a good start.
Right,
So,
that is always a good start.
it's always a good start. Thank you all for joining us. Don't forget, hug someone you love. It's never too late. And we'll see you next week.